Hi 6th and 7th graders. So I'm going to show you guys how to put together this subjects and predicates foldable. So you're going to need your grammar notebook. You are going to need a purple and a red marker, or colored pencils will work, a glue stick or tape. I'm going to be using both so I can show you how to use each one, but you just need one or the other, just your preference. And then you need your little packet. That has all of these different paper parts to it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to organize our pieces of paper. So we are talking about subjects and predicates still, but we're talking about compound subjects and predicates. So you have two little headers that look like this: compound subjects and predicates. So let's put our subjects predicate to the left and our subjects one to the left and our predicates one to the right. And then you're going to see you have this one little sentence here. We'll put that up at the top. We don't need that quite yet. And then we're going to organize our big pieces of paper. So first you want to find your two biggest ones. They should be the same size. And one of them has lots of S's on them, and one of them has lots of P's on them. We're going to put the one with lots of P's with our predicates, because P stands for predicate, and we're going to put the one with lots of S's with our subjects, because S stands for subjects. Next, we want to get our next biggest size ones, these ones here. And we want to put, again, the one with the S's together, and we'll put that right there. And the one with the P's, put that together over here. Then you should have two more pieces, so the one that has two S's on them, put them together there. The one that has two P's, put them together here. So you should have compound subjects, two S's, three S's, four S's. Compound predicates, two P's, three P's, four P's. All right, so now we need to start putting them together in our notebook. So I'm going to move all of these neatly off to the side, keep them in the piles they're in. And you want to open to the next blank page of your grammar notebook. And we today, instead of having our notebooks up and down like we normally would, we want to turn them to the side. All right, and we are going to begin. So our heading is this compound subjects and predicates label. So you can either glue this in or tape this in. I am just going to tape mine in for efficiency's sake, but feel free to use a glue stick and just glue it on in. And I'm just going to tape the ends because I'm going to need to put some colors on the actual thing. So subjects we have been doing in red, so I'm going to underline compound subjects in red. And I'm going to underline compound predicates in purple, because purple is for predicates. There we go. All right, now we're going to take our example sentence, Tori reads nightly, and I'm just going to put that right underneath here. And again, I'm just going to tape it off to the sides. You're welcome to glue yours in. Remember, guys, you can pause me here if you need to take another second to do something. So taping those in, all right. And if we look at this, first we want to identify the subjects and predicates in this example sentence. So take a second and think about it. What is the subject of the sentence? Who or what is this sentence about? All right, and that's going to be Tori. And because there's only one word in our simple subject, it is also, it's our simple and it's our complete, excuse me. Now we want to think, all right, what is Tori doing or being? All right, Tori is reading nightly, so we're going to underline that. And then our simple predicate, it's the one word that sums it up. It's going to be reads, and we'll put a box right around that. Beautiful. All right, so now we get to the trickier part where we're adding some information. We're going to be talking about compound subjects and compound predicates. So first, we got to figure out how to put this all together. So I'm going to take my subjects pile first. All right, we've got these ones here. And I'm going to just take the bottom one, the biggest one. All right, and that needs to be fastened into our notebook right to the page. So I'm going to glue mine in, but you could tape yours in as well. If you're taping yours in, I'll show you in a second sort of where you want to tape. All right, you don't need to put glue everywhere. I always do a border and an X. If you're taping yours in, just tape right along here. So I'll show you what I mean. Just tape that top piece down, okay? Now we're going to take the we've got our 3 pieces again. I'll take the bottom one, all right, and this time we've got to be a little bit more careful with our gluing. We are only going to put glue right along this top one of the one we've already put in there, or we can tape it, and I'll show you where to put the tape in a second. So if you are choosing to tape yours, you're just going to put tape right along the top. Just do one or the other. You don't need to do both like I'm doing. All right, now we're going to take the one that has 2 S's on it, and we'll glue that right in there, or tape it. Either or works just fine. And I'll show you. Just again, you just would put the tape up at the top. And then we've got our last one, the one that has our title on it. And we'll glue that one right in there. Again, only putting glue along that top section. Put that right in there. Or you can tape it. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing with our predicate side. All right, so we've got our predicates pile right here. All right, I'm just going to take my biggest one and put that in again. Same exact idea. Glue the whole base down or tape it down. This one I'm just going to glue, but feel free to tape yours if you are doing better with tape. All right, and again, we'll take the one that has the 3 P's, so we're going from biggest to smallest. And just put tape or just put glue along that top piece, because we need to be able to fold these back. And I take my next one here, put glue down this, and then we take our title here. All right, put that right on in. All right, make sure if you're using glue that you put your cap on all the way. We'll let it dry for a second, and now we need to add our information. So you might be asking, what is a compound subject or a compound predicate? So a compound subject, once you hear this, you're going to be like, oh yeah, of course, so easy. So a compound subject contains 2 or more simple subjects. But they all need to have the same predicate. So I'm writing contains 2 or more simple subjects with the same predicate. All right. So we have our example sentence up here, Tori reads nightly. All right, we want to have now 2 subjects. So in this one we just have 1, now we want to have 2 to work on this compound subject. So let's give Tori a friend. So you can give her friend whatever name you would like to. I'm going to name Tori's friend Jen. All right, so we have Tori and Jen. Then switch into my purple for the predicate, read nightly. And now we have a compound subject. All right, so let's see if we can make our subject even more compound, right? We want to have 3 different subjects now, right? So we're noticing Tori and Jen are doing the same thing. There's still 1 predicate. All right, now we want to have 3 people with that same predicate. So let's give Tori and Jen another friend. Let's see. So you can give her whatever name you want. Tori, Jen, and Meg. Again, switching to my purple for my predicate. Read nightly. So again, we have 3 different subjects here, Tori, Jen, and Meg, but they're all doing one thing. There's still just 1 predicate. That is the key to a compound subject, is that there's still 1 predicate. All right, and now again, we're going to give them 1 more friend just to prove the point. Right, so we've got Tori, Jen, Meg, and, oh gosh, Amy. Read nightly. So we can see a compound subject is just a subject where there's more than one of them, but they're all doing the same thing. All right, now we need to do the same thing for our compound predicates. So just like a compound subject has 2 or more simple subjects, a compound predicate just has 2 or more simple predicates, but again, 1 subject. So contains 2 or more simple predicates. With 1 subject. So in these examples, we are not going to give Tori new friends. We are just going to give Tori more things to be doing. So right now in our example sentence, she reads nightly. So now we need to give her something else to do. All right, so Tori in red because she is our subject, and then switching to purple. All right, Tori reads. And what else could Tori do? Study. Tori studies. So we can see 2 different things that she's doing. Compound predicate. All right, now we want to give her 3 things to do. So fold that flap up, and we've got Tori reads, studies, and what else? What else could she do? Maybe she practices nightly. All right, and then we got to give her a 4th thing to do. So Tori in red because she is our subject. Tori reads. What did I say she was doing? Oh, studies. Practices, and I don't know, we'll give her some plays nightly. So again, 1 subject, multiple predicates makes for a compound predicate, and over here, multiple subjects with 1 predicate make for a compound subject.